Guy staring through my window. I'm not a very good writer or anything even close, but I'll try. I also doubt this is a very exciting or concerning to anything else on this sub, but still. This happened when I was 11 to 12, can't remember exactly. I had a bedtime of around 8 p.m. but it never stuck since I'd be busy before then, so I usually got to bed at around 9 p.m. I went down to my room after dinner with my parents. It was uneventful as always, but it felt different that night. I don't know how to explain it, but it just felt more important. When I laid down in bed, I felt my cat jump up onto the bed. I looked around slightly for some reason, checking the windows, door and turning on the fan. I fall asleep a few minutes after getting into bed. I wake up suddenly, turning my head to check the clock. I will never forget this time. 4:27 a.m. I looked down and saw the cat, happily sleeping against my leg, fan still on, so I think to get a drink and try to go back to sleep, but before I do that, I check the door and then the window. The second I look at that window, I see a man. I had no idea who it was. I live in a small town/city, so it's rare to find someone unknown. He had to be at least 40, unshaved, gray facial hair, balding, porch light off, the moonlight shining off his face. He's staring me dead in the eye. My heart was racing unlike anything I had ever felt before. This was another form of terror. Given my age, I didn't move as much as a centimeter. I was too scared. This went by for probably around 30 seconds, but it felt like hours. I managed to gather courage to do something, or it could have been adrenaline. Regardless, I got up from my bed quickly, falling over immediately and standing back up, running at the same time. I scrambled to the door, opening it and running directly to my mother's room on the end of the hall. I bashed my fists against her door, yelling for her to get up, my voice waving, a shrouded cry for help. Eventually she opens the door, half asleep. I, still scared shitless, lead her to my room, gasping for air. She looks around and timidly tells me Therese nothing there. I look around, now seeing nothing at the window. She calms me back down slowly and puts me back to bed. I fall asleep, waking hours lately as the warm sunlight shines through the windows. I went to school, came home and then back to my room. The entire day was a blur. I felt like nothing else mattered that day, only that I had to see if that guy was still at the window. I checked when I looked out the window. There was nobody there. I took it as that I was safe. Creepy guy staring at me through my window. Let's not meet again.